Hey there, this is John with NV Property Solutions. In this video, we're going to be going over the 5 ways we make it easier to sell your house right here in the Reno area. So if you're brand new to the channel, this is the first video you've ever seen, welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy the video. And if there's other videos you want to see and stuff like that, please feel free to watch the other videos. And of course, hit that like and subscribe button so that way you can see more videos just like this. And of course, share it with all your friends. So that way, they're more informed too. But in any case, let's just go ahead and jump right into this. So the 5 ways we make it easier to sell your house right here in the Reno area. And so if you ever try to sell a house, especially if it's as is or it needs a lot of work or something like that, or heck, even if it has been renovated and stuff like that, you know that if you're going to try and sell your house, during certain points of the year, it might be a little bit more difficult. Like wintertime is a little bit more difficult to sell it than, as far as the springtime. But either way, people still will buy houses all throughout the year. But one of the, several of the reasons we can make it easier for you is number one is scheduling. So when you contact us and say you want to sell your house to us or another investor right here in the Reno area, when you call, we schedule an appointment and say, hey, we're going to come by at whatever day and time good for you. And normally we try and only do one inspection, and one walkthrough. Sometimes we might have to do 2 just because, like, depending on if there's a ton of work that needs to be done, that maybe we have to bring in an outside contractor or something like that, another subcontractor or something of that nature to get the work done. But in any case, with that, like I said, there's only 1, maybe 2 walkthroughs. But say if you list it with a realtor, you're going to have a bunch of people in your house multiple times the day. You might have open houses, and of course you'll probably have you'll be sitting right in the middle of dinner or something of that nature. And next thing you know, you'll get a call from your realtor and say, hey, we have a buyer that wants to see your house. Can you guys get out? And of course you have to do it. Then that's the thing that sucks about when you sell it with a realtor as opposed to an investor. But anyway, the second thing is paperwork. When you sell your house, there's a lot of paperwork that goes along with it. Actually, it's not really a whole lot. Usually it's just basically, something along the lines of a purchase agreement between you and the buyer. Maybe if you're listing it with a real estate agent, you have a listing agreement. And then of course the title company will take care of all the other pertinent documents and stuff like that, and the title search and stuff like that. But when you sell it doesn't matter if you sell it with a real estate agent or an investor, more often than not, all the paperwork is taken care of, whether it be with a realtor, the investor, or even the title company. But if you sell it yourself, then you have to do a lot of that legwork yourself, such as getting the stuff into the title and escrow companies that you may not even have known about. Or you might have to get SRPD, which is, excuse me for completely butchering this, but it's basically the property report, and it basically is a disclosure of everything that's wrong with the property. Like, if there's weird smells or if there's something wrong with the house that of, any problems and stuff like that, you have to disclose that. But yeah, other than that, let's just go ahead and keep moving right along. The next one is repairs. Obviously, if you sell it with a real estate agent, you might have to do a bit of repairs to actually list it to get the price, get at the price point where you want to be at. So say if your house normally is worth $100,000, but it needs a ton of work, and the realtor says, hey, can you fix X, Y, Z in order to bring the price up to say $90,000, but beforehand they wouldn't even list it because the house has too much work or something of that nature. Of course, when you sell the property to NV Property Solutions or any other real estate investment company here in the Reno area, you won't have to worry about any of the repairs at all. So that's a huge savings. But you're generally going to take a lower price if the house needs a substantial amount of work. This is just a disclosure. Normally when we buy a house and stuff like that, we pay for all the repairs, and that goes with any real estate investing company here in Reno. they will take on all the repairs. And of course, you won't have to worry about any of the financial risk or anything like that. Next thing is there's absolutely no cost to you. So say, like I said, when you're selling with a real estate agent, you're going to have to pay typically anywhere between 6 to 10% of the actual final sales price to commissions and closing costs and all that. So say if you sell it to NV Property Solutions, you won't pay any of the closing costs, you won't pay any commissions or anything like that. So say if we agree on a price of $100,000, that's what you're going to get. Is you're going to get $100,000 in your pocket at closing, or you're going to get as close as humanly possible to that. We can't factor in like certain other like little things like maybe a mortgage payoff or maybe a mobile notary fee or something like that. Normally we pay all those things and stuff like that, but a lot of the time there's some things that that we can't pay for, or maybe that aren't known at the time, and then then we can negotiate if we pay those or not. But say if it's like a huge medical lien or something like that, depending on the situation, we may pay it, and also other times we might not. So just keep that in mind, is when we make you an offer, say like whatever our offer is, like for in this example, we give you or we're offering $100,000. That's what you're going to get in your pocket, minus payoff fees or something of that nature with your banks and stuff like that. But yeah. Anyway, the next one is, of course, a quick closing or fast closing. So typically, when you list it with a real estate agent, you're looking at somewhere between 45 and 90 days on average. Say even if your house does get it gets listed, say today, and then you get an offer within an hour or something of that nature, you're still going to have to wait probably 30 to 45 days or even longer for the bank to actually process everything and get everything done. But with an investor or a home buying company, you're probably going to be looking at closing, whether it's a week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, depending on their scheduling, or not scheduling, but depending on where you want to go with as far as like the escrow, how short you want it to be. Like I said, most investors can close anywhere between 7 and 21 days. So if you need to sell it quickly, yeah, we can absolutely accommodate you. Or if you want to close whenever, we can definitely accommodate that too. So, but keep in mind, the longer you wait and stuff like that, the more closing or more holding costs you're going to have to pay, such as mortgage, taxes, utilities, power, water, sewer, all that stuff. But sometimes, like, and I just now thought of this, but like sometimes when you do list it with a real estate agent, say you do get a buyer, say they're going to pay you $1 million for your house, but day 44 rolls around and all of a sudden they back out because of their finances fell through, or whatever the reason may be. So now you have to put it back on the market and then have to wait another however long it's going to be until another buyer comes around, and then of course another 30 to 45 days or even longer for the escrow to actually be completed. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. It's all in a nutshell, the 5 easy steps that we can sell your house faster right here in Reno. So just to reiterate, if you've made it this far, you've probably forgotten a lot of them. So one is scheduling. You don't have to worry about people in and out of your house. Usually one time and you're done. We handle all the paperwork, so you don't have to worry about any of that. We take care of all the repairs, and again, there's no money out of your pocket. There's absolutely zero cost when you sell to us and stuff like that. There's no fees, no commissions, anything like that. And then finally is fast closing. So again, this is John with NV Property Solutions. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please give it a like I said, and of course subscribe to the channel so that way you see more great videos like this. Anyway, other than that, that's it for this video. Of course, if you're looking to sell your house any time in the near future, or if you just want to talk about it and you want to discuss your ideas or what your possible solutions are, please feel free to give me a call anytime. My phone number is 775-391-5236, or you can head over to my website, which is nvpropertysolutions.com. All the information is right here. But yeah, other than that, like I said, that's it for this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Other than that, you guys take care and talk to you then. All right, cheers.